decided to get on for a little bit this morning before I start work. I think I might try and start doing this a little more consistently. Um, I was going to talk on a couple of different topics. Talk about a story from my delivery time in the past, um, where I really racked up the miles. But one of the first things I wanted to talk about was shopping orders. Now, if you've ever done shopping orders, you'll know what I'm talking about. Now, I believe all of the companies are the same way, where you'll get shopping orders and you'll go get them. And sometimes when you're trying to substitute for certain products, you won't be able to. It'll tell you can't scan, unavailable, whatever it is. And I actually consulted with AI yesterday because I was having an issue. I was picking up some batteries from a hardware store, and it was a bunch of 4 packs. They got four packs, but they had a 16 pack in the store. And I was wondering why, the 16 pack wouldn't work. So I called the customer and asked him, do you want the 16 pack? It's cheaper, probably by like $8 over the 16 pack, getting the one 16 pack versus getting the four packs. And he said, yeah, he just couldn't get the option on his phone. So I got the 16 pack, but from what I've come to find out, and I didn't realize this because I know this for restaurants and for fast food places, is that they will have, they get, charged a commission to use the tablets and to be on the networks of all these gig economy delivery apps. So I didn't realize that the grocery stores were also kind of in that same boat, because I think these apps kind of help integrate into their system. So it's almost introducing the grocery stores to the crowd of people that already use gig economy delivery apps. So I think you're not supposed to find the better deals for your customers. I know it sounds really weird to say, but I think that's kind of true. They're trying the gig economy delivery apps make also they have trouble making money, so they need commissions wherever they can get them, and so they're more incentivized to offer products in the app from these grocery stores and hardware stores and whatnot that make more commission for them. So by me getting the 16 pack that was $8 cheaper than the four packs of batteries, I think I probably didn't do it the way that they wanted me to do it. And whatever. I mean, it's about getting the better deal for the customer. And I do this all the time. If I see, something that's like a buy two, get one free, and they order two, I'll call and ask them to see if they want a third one, just to make sure they're getting their full value for their money. Because when you're asking somebody to do your grocery shopping for you, they should be watching out for you. I mean, and I get it. Most people that are doing these shopping orders, they just want to do their order and they want to get in and they want to get out. But if I'm the person on the other end, I would, I guess, hope that people would watch out for me. And I don't know, maybe they do, maybe they do, maybe they don't. I think most of the people that do the shopping orders, they just get the stuff. They don't think about looking at the prices and seeing that maybe something might be a better deal for a customer. But I think if I was on the other end, I would hope that somebody would be watching out for me when, I'm doing when they're doing shopping orders for me. But I get it. You know, we're trying to be efficient here. We're trying to get in and out of these places and, get on to the next delivery. To me, it's 10 seconds. It takes no time to look at it. But I just found it kind of funny that, it's like if there's a store brand option for some of these products, or there's a cheaper way to do the same thing, that basically these gig economy delivery apps are kind of looking out for their own best interests more than they're looking out for the customer interests, which is kind of in somewhat a weird way. It's kind of almost backwards, because we're trying to do something. We're doing work for a customer, but we're not really doing the real work for a customer. We're doing the basics. We're just getting the stuff. We're not required to think about, trying to find a better deal for a customer. I don't know. For most people, this won't matter because you're just trying to get in and do your job and get out, and I get it. I don't mind taking the extra 30 seconds to clarify and see if I can get a better deal for a customer. Um, okay, it's my thing. Maybe it's not your thing, but it's how I do things. Um, I also wanted to touch on something really quick because I've driven over 2 million miles doing delivery, and I had a couple of years where I was driving 500 miles a day. I was, let's see, I did, well, because I started in central Washington, I had a couple of things that I did in the area, and then I had to go pick up labs and a pharmaceutical route and take it to Seattle. And overall, yeah, I was doing this Monday through Friday, and I was probably putting on 500 miles a day on a car. I mean, it's basically about an oil change a week on a car, which makes all those miles add up. I mean, there were years that I put on easily 160 to 170,000 miles a year. I mean, and I wasn't even driving a semi. I'm just driving a regular car. And that's why I went through so many cars. I mean, I've been through probably 20 to 25 cars. I mean, even in the last 8 years, I've gone through 8 cars. But I might put that in another video, the breakdown of the kind of cars I got. But I've made it a very conscious decision to just buy cash cars and then just kind of repair them as I go. I didn't want to finance anymore because I had some issues with having cars repossessed in my 20s, where I would basically run up the miles. I would still have 2 years left of payments. And, then I would watch these cars get repossessed. It's pretty bad, to watch your cars get taken away and you can't do anything about it. And it's really why I'm such a big advocate about only buying cars that you can afford. Don't buy the status car where it looks cool to everybody else, or you see it on social media or something like that, and you're buying it, and then you're into a payment $600 or $700, because that adds up. I mean, when you're trying to make money doing a side hustle, adding $700 for the cool car doesn't help you. So, It's about it for time today because I got to start work in about 5 minutes. Thank you for whoever you checked this out. Thank you.